CEO Arvind Krishna argues that the data center industry's massive AI plans really don't make economic sense. He estimates that it would take around $8 trillion to build the capacity that companies are currently promising. He says the odds of reaching artificial general intelligence soon are about 1%. Data centers are going to need to be rebuilt every 5 years, and the revenue that they generate can't cover the debt that you need to fund them. Krishna's warning echoes a growing consensus that the current AI buildout might be a little bit overhyped and that financially unrealistic goals are there unless major technological or economic changes occur. Al, this isn't the first time that we've heard somebody throwing cold water on the current AI planning, but it's the first time that we've heard the CEO of a large company involved in the whole market tossing what amounts to a pretty big pail of cold water on it. Do you think Arvind Krishna is onto something here?
Well, I think it lines up with what I've been seeing, that a lot of the AI hype seems to be talking about a continuous exponential growth forever. And anybody who's looked at exponential growth knows that it can't go on forever. Sooner or later, you end up with needing more resources than exist to support that growth. And with exponential growth, that happens really fast. So this idea of needing $8 trillion to build out all of the data centers that have been committed to, that doesn't actually seem unreasonable. The math kind of adds up that that's the forecast. So where is the, well, presumably 2 to 3 times that much, $16 to $24 trillion worth of value coming from? Because if you're spending $8 trillion to build out the infrastructure, you'd better be getting a multiple of that back in terms of value to business. And that's where I see the big challenge at the moment. So simply going by this, we're going to exponentially increase the amount of resources we use to build ever bigger and more complex things, that just doesn't stack up for long. It absolutely works at the beginning. What's likely to happen along the way? Well, people are going to run out of money. People building some of these infrastructures. Now, it's not going to be the really big companies. The really large companies building out these infrastructures have deep pockets. They don't run out of money fast. It'll be the smaller. I'm expecting to see some of the neoclouds struggle. Maybe their exits will be to sell the capacity they've built to these larger companies that are promising to deliver these huge amounts of capacity. But I'm expecting to see some changes in there. What I'm really hoping for is a fundamental technological change that means we don't have to continuously go with this exponential growth, building a model that is 10 or 100 times as big as the last model that we built and doing this every 18 months. That's what's driving this exponential kind of thing. My other concern about it is that these models are supposed to be built on human-created content. And I think DeepSeek was the first model that we saw where the content that was being used to build the AI was generated by AI. And that seems like a sort of Ouroboros, a snake eating its own tail situation where you eventually run out of anything that's valuable. You end up with a completely garbage model because it's being fed so much AI-generated content. And we know AI-generated content is currently not nearly as good as human-generated content. So there's some interesting things about how this market's going to play out. I continue to keep my fingers crossed for some technological shift that will get us away from exponential growth in order to get not exponential improvements. There is definitely a challenge with the size of data centers, the amount of power those data centers are going to require, and then that financial challenge of replacing them every, well, Arvind said 5 years, maybe it's as quick as 3 years, because that's this pace at which GPUs become outdated and need to be replaced to be cost effective to continue to use. No, whenever somebody tells you there isn't a bubble, it can't possibly be a bubble. Yeah, it's quite often is a bubble, and maybe we'll see this come back down again. My hope is we don't see a huge loss of business value. We see new technology that allows us to deliver more business value without more cost. Often a requirement that we're looking for in business.